you doing? My name is Jason Sherman. I'm the inventor and CEO of Beyond Zero, and we make these machines that freeze liquor into ice so you can have a colder, smoother, stronger cocktail versus anything made with regular ice. And this is the first time in history that we've actually been able to freeze alcohol in a machine to make it consistently over and over in measured amounts, so you know exactly how much booze that you're getting, and you just get a much, much better drink that is much colder than anything made with regular ice. It's just a plug-in device, and it actually runs on about the same amount of power as a 100-watt light bulb. So the ice actually comes out of the machine around -50 to -60. Your average base spirits, anything around 80 proof, that's a base spirit and not flavored, we can typically freeze in about 4 to 5 minutes. So you have just a very cold aspect to it, which removes that ethanol heat, which then allows the other flavor profiles to release themselves and reveal themselves in a much different way than we've ever been able to experience with drinking. So many years ago, I was living in South Florida, and I would go out to a bar, and I'm a Scotch and bourbon drinker. And every time I'd order a drink and ask for very little ice, they would inevitably put a lot of ice in my glass and water it down. So at the time, I was working on a liquid nitrogen ice cream machine and decided to try to freeze liquor in it. And poured it in, and it instantly froze, and I tasted it, and it was just very, very smooth. And that's kind of how I got into this, and I developed the machines to freeze liquor into ice. So we actually have a really unique story. We traveled over 90,000 miles around the country displaying our technology and showing people drinks and meeting different people along the way. Which led to us meeting the Kentucky Innovation Network, and then led to us meeting our current manufacturing partner, Winston Industries. We have a maker, which is this device right here, and we have a storage unit. And basically you make the ice in the maker, and then you transfer it into the storage unit to hold indefinitely. We're also making a third machine that actually combines the maker and the storage unit into one big device, and it'll be more of a high volume type of device. And what's nice about the countertop one is that you can actually go from flavor to flavor. So you can pour in gin, and then you can pour in bourbon, and then you can pour in tequila, and you're not committed to one type of drink. Whereas in our big machine, you have to basically serve one type and only store one at a time. Years and years ago, around the turn of the century, there were no actual drink menus, and anything was really just a cocktail. What's happened over time with the development of technology and ice and chilled machines is that we've gotten into a situation where the ice is now used to be the cooling agent. So when we're freezing the actual spirit, it completely changes that. And now you really get exactly what the liquor is and exactly the amounts that you want. So I think the biggest advantage in being in Kentucky and Louisville is that you can really get access to any of the people in the market that you need to. So whether it's government officials, whether it's other business leaders, there's a very proactive approach for people to get involved. And being the manufacturing hub of the country and the spirits capital of the country, it just made it a very natural fit for us. Sure, the Kentucky Innovation Network has actually been one of the biggest supporters of our company. And we were introduced to our manufacturing partner directly through the Kentucky Innovation Network. So the actual implication of meeting them really changed our whole company. And anytime that we need to get access to different businesses or to find out from a manufacturing perspective what type of companies are out there that might be able to provide parts or services for us, they've been excellent at just steering us in all types of directions to get good advice and to actually have things made. So it's been a great relationship for us. Right now, the machines are going to be exclusively for commercial use. And what we'd like to do is get machines out there into bars so that people can learn different recipes and experience the drink. And then as a startup company, we're going to look to do a fundraise and start to make home devices. Our focus right now is on liquor, But as we go out 5 to 10 years, we really want to pivot into regular ice. And regular ice is one of the things that when you go to a restaurant or a bar, you have no choice over. You should be able to choose different things. So I really envision our company growing from the alcohol side into regular ice and kind of changing the way that any drink is made.